Hello and welcome back. Right, I still cannot get over how well we have done. Right, we need to lime and fertilise this lot, so now then, let's put our mowers back in a central location so we actually know where they are. And let's grab the Fent front box. We have the, I think I left the new bigger one. Actually, I could do this twice thinking about it. Could use a couple, which will make things quicker. Could use the John Deere as well. Thinking about this. Yeah, I am so bowled over. I know we could literally afford to buy the... there we go. Got a minute. Have I got... This is... Yeah, it's fertiliser, isn't it? Where is the... Seeder. Box. I remind myself where I was stuck. Okay, let's have a quick look. Let's switch everything on. I need those on, don't I? Have I left it over there? Up. Plough, crop sensor. What are you? You're not letting me show. See that middle one? Oh, that's so annoying. Oh no, I've got the... of course, it's on the actual... that fence. Yep. Okay, that's brilliant. So what we're going to need to do then, this is my fertiliser colour. Let's take this back. In fact, yeah. I think I mentioned this last time, which was, I'm really unsure as to what I'm doing about the strip ones, apart from the one up by Field 7. I know what I'm going to do with that. I've already mentioned that I'm going to literally make that into Field 7. I'm going to make Field 7 bigger, and I'm going to bring that one strip all the way around the top of Field 7, and I'm going to literally just extend the borders, being as we're allowed to. But most of the other strips, I am literally going to, I think, at this present moment, I think I'm going to try to move to normal farming now and leave those for another farmer that needs a start out. And he will have the advantage that I've actually ploughed fields for them. So yes, we shall leave it at that. But I do need to... yeah, that's true. Actually, I don't know. Yeah. I'm going to leave until we've done Field 7, the proper Field 7. I'm going to leave that until I just literally, when I came on, I quickly checked that, just as a reminder not to try to sneak. I've said this, I don't like doing work without bringing you guys and gals along with me, but I was just literally checking the state of play, almost have an idea as to how we're going on, where we're going on this session. So yeah, that's still not... Let's let him get by, because he's driving me crazy with his noises coming up behind me. Or she, whichever. But yes, so I'm not going to touch any of that. If I'm not doing the strips, there's no point in fertilising and liming, but the two grass fields near the shop and the windmill, however, those I am going to retain. So they are proper fields now. They're scanned, so I'm going to fertilise and lime them. So we shall use this, because with this fantastic spread on this, it'll probably only take a minute to fertilise, and then what I need to do is, if I grab the fertiliser in that other, the green box, I don't know, I'm gonna probably have to get yeah, they're not going to be big enough to actually empty the fertiliser spreader, are they? Oh well, we'll see. We'll play it by ear. But I do think I'm not going to... Is that lime in that, or is it fertiliser? I can't remember now. Cannot recall. I know I could... For how long this is going to take with such a fantastic spread as this. And there are little bits... Ah yes, of course, it's those corners that when you mow in, it doesn't actually mow them properly. On the right. Should get all of this. Should. Brilliant. Now then, let's get this one done. I said before that I love the FS19, that I think it's a fantastic mod. I think I might have done a few times. But it is worth reiterating that it is a fantastic mod, and very often overlooked, for the Fendt GT platform absolutely makes us into such a versatile tractor. Yes, definitely very much overlooked. And I do include myself as one who did overlook its full potential until I had a closer look. Now it's one of my go-to mods, one of those that you just know you need to have for fertilising, spreading and liming and things like that. It's just too good to miss. This and that John Deere are definitely two of my, if I'm starting to start from scratch let's play, they are usually on that. Right, let's okay. Fill the tipper. Must remember, I keep putting stuff in this silo like fertiliser and lime, and I must actually remember to in fact I don't suppose it's a bad idea to actually get something like 10,000 litres of lime and that, and stick them in here so that I know that it's in there. So now we need to fill it with lime. Oh, ×5 time. In fact, I'm going to go a little bit faster. I'll tell you for why. We've done almost everything that we sort of can. All we've got really to do field work is this, as I say, because I'm releasing the strip fields. I haven't got all that work to do that I would have had to do if I was continuing on with the strip fields. Yeah. I suppose I could actually, thinking about this though. Fine. I could. Literally, yes, I suppose I could actually, thinking about it. If we know we're going to do that, we could actually plough that field out. Get that ready for adding on to field 7. Red 2 never ever ceases to make me chuckle. Well, I hope they don't change that, because although I know it's technically a little bit tongue-in-cheek, it's the physics of the wrong way round in a way, but it is still absolutely hilariously funny. Right. Oh, small things please small minds. I know, it's probably... But if something makes you laugh, that's got to be good, right? Surely. It's not something to be, yeah, I really do think it's hilarious. Right. And on that note, I'm going to get on with some serious work. I do this cleverly, I should be able to do this a little better than I did last time. And if I pivot around this spot, I should, truthfully, be able to fill that in. Like that. I did miss a little tiny patch. As if Precision Farmers let me. Yeah, it does. Brilliant. Oh, did I miss that patch? I think I did. Yeah. Perfect pH, perfect nitrogen. On seasons, in a single pass of both. And no, you do not need to do the lime, but I always like to keep the lime topped up. I just think it makes more sense, to be honest, to just it's just become part of my pattern. Not necessarily necessary. You can, of course, let your pH get a little bit worse and a little bit worse until it really needs doing. But I think, why would you not want to do perfect pH every time, so that your field is and seeds are at that perfect place? So I just think a quick whiz over with lime and a quick whiz over. I think I missed that corner in time. Quick whiz over with the fertiliser is in order. I think I missed that. I did miss that corner. It's just give the next door's field a bit of a lime as well. Right. It's just. Oh, actually, no, I've got more than I thought. Didn't even use the lime in the back. Right. It's me being silly. Actually. Yeah, and I'd hate having the lime in this one. This is my fertiliser colours. I do it just so as I know, so I'm sort of going against my own. Obviously the spreader itself has got to have both, unless I were to buy two, which is what I normally do when but at the minute we are saving up for the farm. Smashing. So then, that's ready for action next time. It's my fertiliser box. Now, where did I put my lime box that I've got fertiliser in at the minute? Oh, I missed a tiny patch there. I shall try and ignore it. It doesn't drive me crazy. Not a bad idea, thinking about this, to actually leave the fill-in boxes. In fact, actually, yeah, it's not a bad idea to leave the fertiliser spreader, because it's always going to need filling. Now, did I take on a contract? I know I mentioned one. I said if it was still there, I was going to take it. Ooh. Oh, look. Oh, this is so annoying, because I can really afford doing this, but I always said I wanted to try the baling one. Is it the big field again? Oh, it is. Okay, let's do this. Borrow items. Okay, I'm going to literally set my workforce going, and I'm literally going to set this going. This is just proof of concept to see if that mod was at fault, so I'm going to literally grab a worker and... Oh, that was a bit silly though, wasn't it, eh? Without checking the weather, honestly. What are we doing? Oh, that's lucky. Yeah, today's Saturday, and yeah, that should actually be good. So let's get on with this. Right, is it... Oh, I never checked the contract. Bale, then bale of grass, rapid tomato. Oh, silage. Oh, no, this is better. Okay then. Ah, okay, well now this is... Okay. I got that correct. Oh, I do like this. I do like this tractor. I had this on another one earlier. Right, now I know we've lent the equipment and I know it's cost us. What I'm going to do, cool, actually, if I did. No, it's not quite. No, let's do this. So we want field work, course generation. Oh, really? Why is it? Right, 8.4, I believe. Let's do that. 8.3, but let's just see. It does usually give you a tiny weeny bit of headland. Let's do 3 passes. Make it 4, 10% overlap. Go. Okay, let's try giving it something to work with. Always helps. Now then. Now let's, before we start that going, I need to grab my windrower. So I want a serious tractor. Now that sounds really horrible, as if like the others aren't. It's the GT. Aha, you're there, aren't you? Okay. I want this. Oh, why do I always do that? I need this to windrow behind. I'm going to set it on follow me as the windrow, and I know it's not quite. It's 8.4 meters and the windrow is a 9 meter, but trust me, that's good enough. It's not far out, and it means that in one sweep I'm getting both jobs done. If I remember rightly, the windrower is on the other. Let's just check in the EGA though, because I know I've brought some bits of kit over, but I'm almost sure it's one of those bits of kit over there. Or no, it's not. It's over there. I did wonder. I did think. So I've got a lot of my equipment. I won't say most. A lot of my equipment back over this side now. I've started. I did say a couple of episodes ago I wanted to start to bring everything across until we make the proper move over to the farm. Let's grab that, so windrower. Now, I know people will probably say I'm silly for doing this, but what I am going to do also... Ooh, hang on, I've got the Fendt GT running, haven't I? Near its engine running, let's not waste fuel. I'm also going to grab the... In fact, it makes sense to grab the Arbitron now. And, yes, I did make it into a proper tractor, didn't it? So it's got a proper 3-point link, so... In fact... Whoa! Yeah, you know, just knock the equipment down, why don't you? No, in fact, let's come and grab them in a minute. I'm going to go across the road. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lease, and I know this is out of my pocket, but this is more proof of concept. This has nothing to do with making money. This is to see if it was that. So I really don't want to waste, and I know I'm not normally baling, so let's grab my absolute favourite baler. Let's make it as fast as I can. Let's lease. Yes, I know that's going to take some money. Right, let's grab that. this does beta rapid in one hit, so probably actually better to record the course of the... I can set this on follow me, but bailing with follow me, you tend to lose the signal after a little while, because when you're bailing, especially with a round bailer, everybody knows it stops, starts, lifts the back, drops the back, and it gets further and further behind, and what you get is it actually stops working on follow me after a bit, unless you were to manually cut the grass to wait for it to catch up all the time. Well, to be honest, I think what we'll do is we'll record the course and set all of these off on single tangents, and then we'll get on with actually I will leave that on ×1 now to catch up, because of course I was doing it for another purpose. Now I've actually wasted a lot of the day, which is silly. Good job it's summer. Oh, hang on a minute, why have we got... Oh, it does say cloud, but it doesn't say any... Oh, I don't like the look of that. Please, you didn't say there was any chance of precipitation. 0% of precipitation, it says there. Why do I not feel relieved by such? Let's get this ready, because this one I will put on follow me. So, unwrap. Put it down. Follow. Save this course. 8.4 meters. And oh yes, I know I'm causing mayhem, I can see. Yeah. So let's okay. Yeah, well, you're blocking me in and you're immovable objects, so you will notice I'm not using the bailing thing. I can actually do this all in one, so... Oh, yeah, now it'll do it for me. Let's just make sure that's going to grab the... Yeah, it is. It's just that first bit where it was settling down. Right, okay then, so... Let's first of all... No, that's still not ripened yet. That's one thing I was going to show you guys and girls, so... thinking about this. Hang on, let's have a look at the equipment that I've got. Has it got the RQ SAN, hasn't it? Which isn't that using square baler. That means I'm going to have to buy... Remind myself, I don't think I have got anything like this. No, I haven't, have I? Okay. Means I have no choice but to lease under trailers what I leased last time for this very thing, because I'm making round bales. They don't care what bales I give them, and of course they do care. I deliver them. Bales. Let's be clever. Let's lease that. Now, really, to be honest. Yeah, good. He's keeping up. The follow me one, brilliant. Let's just grab the Agritron and make sure it's actually grabbing the windrow correctly. Should be. Yeah, it is. Where's the TTV one in traffic? You know, sometimes, seriously, how hard is it to just push those out of the way. Really? Oh, go on, push it out of the way. You can do it. Thank you. Excellent. Right, so then, that's going to take quite a while. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I can actually not be. No, I can't. I've got to be careful, because if that does turn into rain. Now, the beauty of doing this as well is that there's quite a large advantage in so much as using that particular baler wrapper. As soon as they're baled and wrapped, as they are, we're good to go. So I've got to watch if that does start to rain, we need to, or the mowing is getting too far ahead, and I suspect for 1 minute. You see, I don't like the look of that at all. Right, we're going to have to do this in stages. Right. Okay, let's stop the driver. Let's take him off. Follow me. Sorry, young lady. Let's stop them for a minute. Sorry, I always forget when you clear your throat and you've got your microphone on that you're deafening the people behind. Yes, I'm going to literally play this, but let's speed it up as well, because I've got a sneaky feeling this is going to pull a fast one on us and literally start raining. So, it always seems to be that when you do take a baling contract out that you get this unexpected rain happen. Like there's a little person that's looking to catch you out. Because it's not supposed to rain. There's 0 chance of precipitation, but those clouds don't look like 0% chance of precipitation to me. We'll let that catch up, and then we'll let them taz off again, and we'll just play catch up, because I just don't trust this. I'm not going to let them leap ahead by a lot so that we don't lose a lot of grass, because I really, truthfully, don't trust this at all. Having been caught up by this quite a few times now. Right, so let's set him on follow me again. In fact, this does make a perfect time lapse, so I am going to hush up, but if it rains, obviously, then I will start to talk again, because we're going to have to change our plans. So I shall see you guys and gals on the other side. fact, that is where I'm going to leave that for now. That is the end of the time lapse. So, right, I'm quite pleased with that. We might do one load of the RQ-SAN, and the rest we're going to do. Now, the only thing I'm a little bit suspect about, I'm not really sure how this works. I can't recall whether you have to, because it's seasons. There's two things I realised. One, when I actually took this contract on, that this doesn't prove at all, because I think it was the time that it took the hay to go off that actually didn't seem to work into that contract's the better contracts mod. So really I still need to look for a hay one to see if the season's part of this and the normal contract thing takes that into consideration. So this is going to work, but the one thing I am unsure of is whether I need to, with not being a contract guru, I can't recall whether these have got to go off to silage or whether you can take them as is and that they know it's going to be silage. I can't recall. So what I may do is save. I'm going to save the game now. I'll literally start this next session, but I think I will save the game just before dropping off my first set of 36 to see if the game is okay with me dropping grass bales that are wrapped, which will be silage in a couple of days, or whether I need to wait a couple of days and drop the silage bales off. So that's the only sort of thing that I'm a little bit remiss about. But it doesn't show you the bales, does it? I don't think when you do contracts, so you can't actually. Yeah, no, it doesn't. No, okay. Right, there are an awful lot. So that much I do know. I don't need anybody to tell me by how many white bales I can see, and on the other side as well, to know that we have got an awful lot of bales. It's a shame the contracts doesn't actually show you how many you've done, but obviously I think we've probably just about got almost. No, I think we did about 8 or 9 of the square bales in the end. But yeah, I don't think we did it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7. Yeah, I think it is actually. It's about 8. Maybe there's another one behind the tractors over that way that I can't see. So maximum of 10. So one load with the RQ-SAN, we may as well make use of it because it's a square bale, and the rest of them we'll just grab with the Adjuranti on the next session. So for now, I am going to say thank you very much for watching and continuing on this journey with me. I hope you're going to continue. It's I'm so chuffed with how things are beginning to take shape, and I can't believe where we are in late summer, bearing in mind what start we have. I've had I mean, it's only a couple of Let's Plays I've started to use hard, which makes things, it really does slow things down. When I used normal economy, it was still tough enough to make things work, but since doing hard economy, it is quite difficult. You've got to really think on your feet to try to make this work, especially with seasons and precision farming. So how well we've done on this with precision farming, seasons, hard, and with no money whatsoever. To think what equipment we've got: 4 tractors, combine, all of the basic equipment we need for a farm. I mean, I'm not saying there can't be improvements on equipment. We've started off with basic equipment and we've made it work. So yes, of course, I know there's plenty of scope for improvements, but we've also got enough money to buy the farm. I'd like to go into animals, so that would be my next push. So if this all works out nicely, whether or not I get extra bales or whether I don't, that 69,000 is definitely going to give us enough to buy the farm and hopefully start with the amount of animals. So yes, and if there is any bales spare on this contract, if we do get a few left over, which there's no guarantees, if we do, then obviously that's also going to help, and hopefully we'll plough that straight into animals. So yeah, although there's a couple of mods I need, one mod in particular to give us the ability to feed our animals in the first year whilst we become self-sufficient with our total mixed ration. So yes, I'll buy that in the first year, well, for a few months, because really this is the first year. and we shall go from there. But yeah, we're definitely, when this contract's completed, ready to buy the farm at the very least, and hopefully get the mod to feed the cows. I have had a couple of thoughts on things that I can do that will actually help us out. Thinking outside the box a little bit, so I shall share that insight with you next time on the next session. But for now, at least we have actually done this contract. To say it doesn't prove though what I wanted it to. I realised a few minutes into doing the contract, I thought, oh, it's hay, you wally, this is not really going to prove anything. I was so excited, I thought, yeah, I've got a baling contract, yeah, can prove whether it was the better contracts mod. And then I was a few minutes in and I thought, this proves nothing, it's silage, you can wrap that straight away. But obviously it was too late then, I'd already taken the contract. So anyway, enough waffling. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're going to continue on the journey with me on our farm, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.